Nice to meet you, Edie Dillman with B.PUBLIC.
B.PUBLIC Prefab came out of technology that our partner Jonah Stanford was creating in his architecture practice. And we realized we had something special that needed to be offered widely. And as we were discussing this and thinking about, oh, how crazy it is to start a new business, my teenagers had one of those conversations in the kitchen where they really challenged us as a generation of what had we done? Had we actually created any change, or were we really giving them a planet in crisis? You know, the generations that are coming up behind us are really kind of no BS. They are truth tellers. They see it clearly. It is not a question for them that we have to be activist minded around the climate and around diversity and caring for our community. So, you know, it's a big thing to have your parents run a startup, but we did it and jumped in because our children urged us to do something different and to really make a change for New Mexico, but also for the whole planet. So what is prefab? There's a lot of misconceptions. For us, it means we're doing the highest quality wood frame construction inside where it's safe and comfortable. But it is just wood frame construction. So we're using very known materials, but doing it to a super high quality and precision so that we can erect a building that is airtight and very well insulated in days rather than months on site. And of course with zero waste and with recycled content, since these are insulated with dense packed cellulose, which is recycled newsprint. So starting a new business, there are always challenges. There are always surprises that you didn't put into the business plan. For us, we launched right as COVID hit, and we were very fortunate to not just succeed and survive, but really ground our company and our mission. You know, it's certainly interesting to be a female founder in the construction trades. And no, I'm a CEO. It's always hard to add to the team. We have had some difficulties of finding the right people, but I have to say the people we have found and hired are as committed to this company and to the mission and to combating climate. The first time I met the RDC was we were residents at the Santa Fe Business Incubator, and they hosted one of their in-person information sessions. So we've been very fortunate to receive the team fund. The first time we applied and received support was to create digital tools for any architect, any designer to download our components off our website and to design with them right on their own computers. We were incredibly fortunate to be chosen a second time for the team fund in support of video content. A lot of what we're doing is one-on-one training, and as we grow, it's more and more important that we have content out there serving us without our staff having to talk one-on-one to every architect. So we produced a series of how-tos and FAQ videos with the supportive team that are working for us every day on YouTube. Well, I am truly amazed that marketing and social media does work, that we're getting the word out. We are based here in Santa Fe, and we're getting clients every day from all over the country. We are going to conferences. We are often online doing webinars in community with green builders, other industry leaders who are really changing how we choose materials. A lot of those conversations are around energy resources and conservation, but more and more we're talking with folks about carbon appropriate materials. So people who are really moving away from harmful materials and looking for natural, recycled materials. It just feels different this year. We hit a tipping point. We are just kind of rolling forward where all our hard work is finally hitting. We have a long pipeline of wonderful homes going into production. And right now we're really excited that we have our first commercial project being produced in the facility. We're actually doing a lecture hall with the Santa Fe Institute here in Santa Fe. So that is a big one. We're really excited to share that, and we are honored that they chose to build with us. Advice for entrepreneurs, well, certainly I would talk to RDC. I would get support from RDC, truly an organization of doers. I think we're in a wonderful state that is really pushing hard, and the economic development folks are doing everything they can. But RDC really has felt like a partner in all the work that we do. RDC showed up when we applied for JTIP, and they spoke on our behalf to the JTIP board in support of our work and the importance of us adding staff and growing, and that the state knows what we're doing and how wonderful, radical, and important it is. We are B.PUBLIC Prefab, and this is the RDC.